Welcome to State Champions Podcast. We back in the basement. We got an outstanding show for you guys today. Nothing but sports talk today. Detroit Lions, college football. We're going to talk about the in-season tournament, the $700 million from Ohtani that he's getting from the Dodgers. And, of course, we got to talk about Draymond Green and much, much more. G, how you doing today?
You know I'm good. How you feeling?
Man, everything going outstanding, man. We're going to get right to it, so let's drop that intro.
The champ is here! 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 The champ is here!
That's the camera, man. That's the camera. We back in the basement. It's going down, G. How everything going, man?
Man, it's good, man. It's family season. You know, we're in the middle of December right now. Wonderful time. The weather's been good to us. We can't complain a lot. And looking forward to spending more time with the family. It's basketball season, it's football season, hockey season, major moves in Major League Baseball. What else could you ask for, man? Everybody healthy. It's good.
Oh, man, it's going down. Make sure y'all call in 313-358-4445. Man, we got a lot to talk about. The Detroit Lions, we're going to get to that. We're going to talk about Ohtani, all the money that he's getting. We're going to talk about Draymond Green, the in-season tournament, NBA.
Yeah.
We could even talk a little bit about the Pistons since they're not doing a thing.
We're going to talk about the Pistons.
And so it's going to be a great show, and everybody should call in because I want to talk to a few people, some of these guys who picked the Lions, talking about how well they were going to do. And right now, they backsliding. They going back to the same old Lions, man. So it's going to be good. But before we do that, we got to get to our own segments. The Coach's Corner.
That's right.
G, what you going to be talking about on the Coach's Corner?
You know what? We're going to talk about a couple things. We're going to talk about the Pistons. We have to. We got to talk about the Pistons. So we're going to talk about Day-Day. So
let's get drop G intro.
Get ready for Coach's Corner. A one-time Michigan Coach of the Year, George T. Ward, gives his coaching perspective. Let's get to it.
What's good, man? Coach's Corner.
Coach's Corner. What you got, G? Go.
Well, I want to think about it. I want to talk about it right now. And everybody's been on everybody's mind, all the sports people here in the city, particularly basketball people. Detroit Pistons. You know, we talk about the Lions and their perceived evolution and what they were doing. You know, still 9-4 right now, I believe it is.
Man, we talking about the Pistons. Stay on the Pistons. Make sure you stay on the Pistons.
Tell me what to talk about on my segment.
Well, when you go, you Coach's Corner.
Man,
all right, go ahead.
The people they money, man, from Parlay P's Picks of the Week.
Oh man, come on, man. You about to see it.
So what we're gonna talk about is this: 20 games in a row, and we're looking at 20 and a half really right now because let's be realistic. You're gonna lose tonight. Joel Embiid at halftime, he had 30 points himself. So the Pistons doing pretty well because they've outscored Embiid by about 15, 17 points. So you're doing well. But what I don't like and what everybody assumed was Monty Williams was going to come in and be some sort of savior and he was going to really help everything out. Well, here it is. Monty Williams is a nice guy. I have nothing bad to say about him personally, but the Pistons play like nice guys. They lack the professionalism. They lack the toughness that's necessary. They lack the fight, and there's no passion. So as I'm watching them, I've watched them a couple of times. I cannot endure that every night on my league pass. But I'll tell you this: as you watch them, they really don't offer any resistance defensively. And again, basketball, as I talked to my team today, everybody loves offense. You know, when you play the game, your cousin call you at night. your mom talked to you after the game, it's one question everybody going to ask. How many points did you score?
How many you score?
How many points you score?
That's it.
And nobody asks how many charges do you take? How many points did you give up? Did you box out properly? Did you play to win the game? And if the Pistons players, if their families, girlfriends, et cetera, ask them that question, they'll be very disappointed every night. And as we watch them, and even tonight, they're down almost 20 points at halftime. At what point do you just fight and say, you know what? I don't give a damn. We ain't losing tonight. At least the fight will come through. And it's the NBA. So everybody doesn't come to play every night. Let's not lie to ourselves. 82-game season. They've had this in-season tournament or whatever. Everybody not coming to fight every night. And there's no way you getting everybody's best punch for the last 20 days. So really, as we're looking at this thing, man, Monty Williams, you're going to have to bring some fight to yourself. And you got to hold these guys accountable. I'm looking at guys playing 30-something minutes a night. Some of them almost 40. And you're not getting victories, but more importantly, you're not getting better. So from my perspective, hey, coach, it's on you. It's on you. And every day you got to make these guys battle. And if they're not battling, it's time to do something else. And somebody else needs to get on the floor. So that's, for me, that's what has to happen. The Pistons, it's really terrible, the representation that you're putting out here for the city of Detroit right now, but more importantly for yourselves in that organization. There we go. Right now they are down 86-72 in the third quarter, which and they're on pace now. Here's the thing. They are on pace to probably give up about 130, 135 points tonight. And you've already lost 20 consecutive games over the past 3 to 4 weeks. Man, where's your fight? Monty Williams, go throw something in practice or something, man. Get up in somebody's face and tell them, damn it, if you don't box out, damn it, if you don't make the extra pass, you're not going to be down playing. But I understand how it goes. We've made everybody soft and, keep losing if you like. It won't be me. One last thing from Coach's Corner.
Coach's Corner. All right, keep rolling. I'm just listening.
And we're going to tap into it. I understand we're going to talk about it more in depth. Day.
Hey, man, hey, listen, man, we going to get to Day. This ain't Coach's Corner. You give me your coach's perspective. You going into something else.
Perspective too.
Man, we going to get to that,
ahead,
man. We going to get to that, man.
That's my segment, though.
But
we good, man. I'm watching the Pistons. They done gave up 92 already, man. This is sad.
Man, so listen. So what you're saying, see, this is part of the issue, and obviously just tag teaming what you're talking about. This is when you give a lot of young people a lot of authority and decision making, and you give them so much early on. I'm not kidding you. What I'm watching out there with the Pistons is really shameful.
6 hour gym class.
And it's like nobody's gonna say anything to him. And they was talking about Cade Cunningham and everything he was doing. Cade Cunningham was leading the team in turnovers, Robert. Yeah. But so this is what you get when you have a combination of things: a soft coach,
yes,
a lot of soft players.
Oh man,
and they making money.
What do you mean when you say a soft coach, Rad? What do you want him to do?
Well, man,
what you want him to do?
Yell at least like his drawers on fire. At least say yeah, ooh, something. I don't know what something.
So
you got to do something.
Veteran leadership.
Young
guys.
What you don't have? They don't have no.
They got to have. So you can't bring in all of these guys that are average age is about early 20s, man.
Yeah. Could you imagine what they be doing at home every day? I heard one guy. This is so crazy. He's not on the Pistons. The big fella played for Indiana.
Legos.
He said he played with Legos.
Miles Turner.
He said he got a whole collection of Legos. I can't even imagine playing with Legos at this day and age. And I know he's a lot younger than me.
Yeah.
But you're an NBA player. You should be watching video.
Well, maybe you're saying he's not studying enough film. He's not really.
He said he's playing with Legos. That's just part of the problem. But the Pistons are terrible. I don't know what they're going to do.
So they need an Udonis Haslem. If you're going to put this kind of team together, one thing I would say to Troy Weaver.
Okay.
And I'm being all serious.
You know Weave? Do you get him on the show?
I'm not going to. Yeah, we should be able to get him on the show.
I'll make a call too. See if we get Weave on the show. Get Weave on the show. Anybody who know Coach Weave, 313-458-4440. Do you know him or can you get him on the show?
We possibly can get him on the show.
But
see, here's the thing about that. I want to be able to help everybody championship culture. If you're going to get all of these young guys with these picks,
Who you want to? Okay,
you have got to blend in some guys that have some veteran leadership. You can't just assemble all these young dudes and say, well, they talented. And like you said, we're going to get a nice coach and we plan on winning. You can't win like this. You're going to be in the NBA lottery for the next 5-6 years, man.
No, they in trouble.
They
in trouble,
a couple
G.
bedrooms. And Sasser got to get on this floor.
Yeah, Sasser needs to play.
Sasser has to get on this floor, man.
Okay. I got
to have some toughness at the point guard position. And I understand what they're trying to do. Cade Cunningham and everybody is so interested in statistics.
All right.
But you gotta get Sasser on the floor and let Cade kind of pick his spots. He's trying to figure out a way to do it. But yet he's looking for a shot too much, and you can't play the point guard position like that. And it's really hammering them right now. And they need a defensive mindset from someone. They have to get it.
Well,
someone on the perimeter.
Well, you definitely have to get it from your coach, but a lot of times they're not getting that. So anyway, I think it's about that time for Parlay Pete's picks of the week, and it's gonna go crazy. Can you drop that intro for me?
Ladies and gentlemen, it's time for the absolute best unknown handicapper in the country, Parlay Pete. With Parlay Pete's pick of the week.
Hey man, what? Go ahead. What happened?
See, I think something's going on here, man. Listen here, man.
What?
Hey, we about to be like Sterling Sharp and my man, dog.
What happened?
Hey, man, every time I look, it seems like you done added something.
I didn't add nothing. What do you mean?
Man, they just said the #1 handicapper.
Man, first of all, that means you don't be listening. That's not a new tape. That's been on the tape from day one. That means you don't listen.
I heard it before, but I thought I was imagining something, man.
Man, listen.
Like you passing the ball to somebody. Listen.
Man,
I was dreaming. I thought they said that's the #1. Man.
I'm the #1. Listen, unknown handicapper. See, that's the thing.
I heard it.
But see, I found out. See, hey, my
man got the green suits and money going everywhere. Hey, man, to our viewers out there, man, listen to me. And then he got me up there, man. I think I was changing one of my children, and they was in their diapers or something, man.
Hey, man, I ain't making video.
Had no cut on, man. He got the suit on, the green suit, money everywhere.
Yeah, that's money green, my man. Listen,
I see.
The camera guy did that for us, man. Listen, he had us together.
Man, could you tell him I sent him his bread too, man? Give me something nice too, man. Go ahead.
Hey, man, so listen.
Apologies, man.
Parlay Pete's picks of the week, man. I'm going to tell you, G. Mm-hmm. I had a great week last week. Yeah, I had a great week last week. So what I'm going to do, Q, I sent you a video, a picture. You got to go to StreamYard, and I want the people to see what my parlay did for Monday night. And I'm gonna tell you, it's a picture. It should be that picture right there. Now, man, give us the background with me and G on the side so they can't see it. There you go. Then now put the pics in there. You got to go down to the overlay. Go down.
Man, it's always.
All right, so here we go. So anyway,
people be trying to get
we had a little technical difficulty, but last week I had some great picks for the Monday night game.
Yep.
I did pick the Giants. I did pick Tennessee. I did them with the spread.
Yes.
I took both games to go over.
How much was Tennessee getting again?
Tennessee was
About
Tennessee's getting 13 and a half.
13 and a half, yeah.
Giants were getting 5.5. I really had that game. And also I added in there NBA. So here's a secret. Whenever they start talking about on the TV somebody win streak besides the Pistons or the losing streak, they were talking about Minnesota was the Timberwolves 7-game win streak, and they was going down to New Orleans. I said, wait a minute. I'm going to add that into my parlay. I took New Orleans and your boy, the Linky fella.
Brandon
Ingram to get 20. So that's how that $50 parlay turned out.
He ended with like 27.
No, he only ended up with 20. 20 on the money. 20 on the money. So anyway, parlay picks of the week. I think I'm going to go with this, G. We got a couple of upsets that's going to happen this week.
I want to hear them.
We got a couple of upsets. I'm going to tell you right now. Everybody, Pittsburgh, they didn't look too good. Minnesota didn't look too good.
Nope.
You even had
Pittsburgh.
Green Bay that didn't look too good, and they at home. So here's what I want y'all to do. Make sure y'all take this week, even though it's a struggle bust, this is an easy one. Take Tennessee at home with the minus 2.5. Tennessee at home. Definitely take, I'm going to tell you, take Atlanta on the road. On the road. Just going to take them on the money line. Take Atlanta. And one more pick of the week. You got to go on and take Cincinnati. The Cincinnati with the spread. That's a 3-teamer.
Who Cincy got?
Cincy has Minnesota. Cincy has Minnesota. So that is your parlay picks of the week.
Cincy been playing well too.
And make sure that y'all put them in. When y'all want a little something, send us a little something to the State Champions Podcast. Hey, but make sure y'all calling in 313-458-4445. But man, I'm gonna tell y'all this. Now, I think we probably should give them a little information. Q, do you got the flyer?
We're gonna
the Kelso flyer. Come on.
We about to shake up the
Hold on 1 second. So what the thing is, we got to tell y'all. Now, we done had a lot of people in this basement, G.
Ain't no question.
We done had some great guys. We done had some dignitaries.
No question.
But the guy that we gonna bring on,
it's 2 coming up.
It's coming up real quick.
2 of them coming.
Yeah, it's coming. We talking about just the one. I'm going with the one.
Right now. I know.
I'm going with the one. So the next guy that's gonna come on our show is gonna be in the basement with me and G. Is going to be none other than Ben Kelso, Coach Kelso, Cooley's finest. We haven't set the date yet. We're waiting for him to get in town, get back with us. But he is going to be in the basement, and we're going to talk about, G, you want to tell him that 35-year run?
You know, we're going to talk about the 30. We're going to talk about the anniversary.
Yep.
Actually, it'll be, coming up. This is the 2024 graduating year, 89, obviously. So that's 35 years to commemorate that. What you looking at when you talk about this guy that's on the screen right now? What we were able to do. Finkel Ave.
It was crazy.
Finkel Ave.
It was a great time.
You could pick most of us up. Coach would come for summer league games, and he would ride down Finkel. And what people didn't realize is you pretty much could pick up just about all of us. He would come up at Southfield Freeway, southbound, and he would head eastbound Finkel, and he could pick all of us up. And to look back at that time, and it doesn't seem like it was that long ago, but obviously it was, to see what this man did, to see what we were able to do, and to have this guy down in the basement. And obviously we've been in the basement with him a many a day, but to come down and be on the show and to understand who he is, he really shies away from this kind of attention. But to get him in his later years down in this basement, man, it's powerful, it's magical. And we're going to have a hell of a time, man, with our teammates. We're going to have a reunion type deal with it. We're going to have the food, the jokes, the laughs, the seriousness, and discuss the championships, discuss some of the behind the scenes things that went on.
The people don't even know.
Each individual year.
Yeah, for sure.
We're going to have some discussions specifically about the runs, what went on, the behind the scenes, the race. We're going to have a lot of things to talk about, man, and it's going to be a beautiful thing. Hey, y'all got to look forward to it.
So that's why I brought out the champagne, because we might as well get started early with our toast. Toast to the champions is what the episode is called. Toast to the champions, and making sure that everybody is tuned in because Coach will be here. It's going to be a great show. I mean, we're going to have some of the former players down. We had to pipe a few in because some may be out of state. But I think we got to talk to Big Yay.
I was just about to say
we got to talk to Big Yay. We got to get Mike Tally down.
Mike Teasy, we're gonna have Teasy, man. He down in Florida now. Hopefully he'll be back home.
So we just pipe him in or something.
I mean, if he home,
we just pipe him in.
So
that's gonna be a great show. But G, I think it's gonna be so much fun, and I think a lot of people. And here's another thing that they have confirmed through Detroit Public School System, DPSCD.
They don't know about this.
Oh, a lot of people don't know about this.
Wait till y'all hear this.
Listen, on February, I think it's going to be February 18th, the city championship game. They're going to honor Coach Kelso and our teams down there at the city championship. So we're going to need all our coolie folk to come out, show out. And then it's going to be crazy. I hope you be in the city championship game. And we can rock the crowd with the old COOLEY. That'll be the coldest thing ever. I already know because the people gonna show up and show out for us in that case.
Red and black that day. Too.
Oh, you gotta wear the red and black for that day. You gotta wear the red and black. So anyway, let's move on with the show because we gotta talk the Detroit Lions. Now, G, me and you had a bet on the floor. Mm-hmm. You kept on to I said 11. I had to go back and pull up the audio.
You must don't have a lot to do.
I got a lot to do. But I see a lot of times when people just be saying stuff and they be making up stuff, which is you. I said 11. Okay. Can you cue up this video? Man, I think that probably should be
the audio messed up.
The audio, no. The audio, no. This play it on the roadcaster. Hit that blue, that's the second blue. No, down. Yep, I think that should be it. Let's see what that. Can we play the tape back? It was 12. You said 12 games.
I said 12-5.
But
they win 11 games, man. There's gonna be a lot of days you're gonna be sick around here, and you're gonna burn up the brisket and the wings on purpose.
No. And listen, what's gonna be the bet if they don't get there and they don't have 12 wins? What you gonna wear?
What am I going to wear?
You can cut that out because I just wanted to confirm the 12-5. That's the first thing.
Okay.
So they not getting the 12-5 because they may lose this week against Denver.
Yep.
You know they going to Dallas, they're gonna get beat, and now they have 2 games left with Minnesota. People thinking that Minnesota's gonna be cheeks, but they're gonna split. That's the black and blue division. They only get to 13 games. And y'all gonna be lucky if they win one playoff game. So
that's all I said. They would get one. I said they get one.
That's all. But so you got to remember now, what was the bet if I had to wear a jersey if they got to 12? But what was the bet for you if they didn't get to 12? Do you remember? Hold on, Q. I'm gonna get to it. It's that purple one at the bottom. But do you remember?
No, I don't even remember because I'm gonna win, so I don't.
Go to the bottom of Q. You got to come on to do the show with your shirt on.
No, I'm not doing it. Well, if that's the case.
See,
I didn't have a shirt on before, though. So
shirt off. I'm saying. And we back like a rowdy fan. This is what I'm talking about, G. Here's the dude. So you want to have a bet out there, I got to wear something. But I said you wanted me to wear a jersey. I said those shirts. Okay, I said your shirt off because you're getting a little thick there. Somebody texted me and said your shirt tight a little bit.
That's because the arms swole.
You been lifting?
Oh, look at it. Hey, check it out, though. Get it, though.
Yeah. Come on, man. Stop. If you don't start,
hey, you saw it right there, too.
Oh, yeah.
Right there.
Oh, yeah, you have been
lifting.
So what they saying, they don't know what they talking about.
Well, no, maybe they do know what they talking about.
It is a little tight. Hey, but anyway, G, so you heard the bet. Now that's audio. I couldn't make that up. That's what I do. I go back,
it's good,
research route. I think that's what I'm gonna change my name to for the parlay research route because no, for real, I found a guy out there, a guy out in Vegas, dead serious. It's a parlay Pete out there for real.
Yeah.
So I got to change mine to research route. So y'all want to keep getting money? It's going to be research route for next year. But anyway,
I'm afraid to see what your intro will be though.
Yeah, research route going to be crazy.
Man, I'm
cheerleaders and everything. I think they're going to shoot it. I think we're going to shoot it in the casino.
TD Jakes got me up there looking like Mr. Peanut and then got shoot.
Hey, man.
I don't know
Hey,
what.
man, I thought your video was kind of
That's
clummy.
cool.
He got
I mean,
you in
It's
action.
cool, but
You
you got money
coaching.
floating all around everything, man.
Parlay Pete, I'm winning money. What you mean?
Man,
All right, man, come on, let's stay focused, man, because you going too far. You on the wrong thing. We got you a whole intro. When I played it for you, you was like, "That's
Yeah,
cool."
it's cool. It's
It was,
cool.
you know,
And
you
I
said
think
it's
yours
cool.
changing every week though.
Man, it's the same one anyway.
Hey, next week they gonna have you and Floyd Mayweather getting on the jet. Shit that I'm on. Hey, like my man said on Harlem Nights, and I'm living in a hovel. You know what I mean?
Shit. Hey, man, you stupid. So, man, listen. So, Detroit Lions. So, anyway, let's really quick. So, we already know they're not going to do that. So, here's another.
Go ahead.
The Lions ain't getting there. They will not win 12 games. It's out. And the Jared Goff that I thought who he was is showing up. The Lions really have played bad for the last month, to be honest.
Oh, yeah, there's no question.
They should have lost the Bears game the first time.
No question.
They really, if New Orleans coach had any guts, any heart, they could have beat the Lions. But the Lions have been playing bad. Now I want to see what your man, the coach, is he gonna get him back going. But I think, listen, it's not gonna be easy on Saturday night against Denver. I can tell you right now.
It will not.
It will not be easy.
They are defending.
They
like
defending like
before,
a son of a
man.
So what you think? That over and under is 47.5. You think it's gonna go over?
I
don't think so either.
I don't think so.
I don't think it's going over.
It's going under.
It's going under.
I think the final score will be the Lions 24.
Okay.
Denver probably 17, something like that.
But that means the Lions, if that's the case, Lions gonna cover, and that they'll cover, but it'll go under.
Was
So
it
let me ask you
-3?
this. No, it's 4. It's -4 right now.
Okay.
So
It's a
let me
tricky
ask you
line.
about a couple of other teams in the NFL.
All right.
Just a couple other ones. Your team, you love your boy in Kansas City, Patrick Mahomes. They're struggling bad right now. They're struggling real bad. What you think the problem is with KC? And do you think they can get back to the Super Bowl really quick?
They can get back to the Super Bowl, but they have to rededicate themselves to the running game. And the receivers definitely have to step up. I think when you watch them, you know, I'm kind of confused at times as to what they're trying to do. And sometimes they try to get back cute on me. I just think the football guys didn't shine on them the other day. You know, the other day they dialed up a great play at the end of the game to win it. But my man Tony lined up offsides, which is almost unheard of for an offensive guy, especially receiver. So I just think they're being too cute right now. The defense is really doing a solid job.
Yeah.
Defensively, they are doing a solid job.
Yeah, absolutely.
I just think the biggest thing right now is they're being too cute, and they gotta get back to rededicating themselves to the running game. And Andy Reid, man, this thing ain't about you. Let's get some short passes going. Let's do some things with the running game. Let's get the backs out in the flat, and we can make some things happen. I think you got to get the ball to Pacheco.
Pacheco hurt though. He hurt, so we ain't worried about that. He'll be back. But so them, I'm gonna tell you another team that who's looking not so great. Philadelphia. They're not looking so great. Your boy Jalen Hurts. What do you think they need to do to get back on track?
Really, I think it's the same type of deal. I just think they have to refocus now. I think, they didn't have a hangover from the Super Bowl loss and some of the things that happened in the playoffs. I think they started off the year great, and now they hit a lull for a minute. But I think they'll have home field advantage, possibly. But Dallas is looking really good. They should win a game in the playoffs. Even if they have to get a wild card, they'll win a game or two, and they should be in the NFC Championship game. I think it's gonna be tough to beat Dallas, though.
Yeah, and I'm gonna tell you, I wasn't sold on Dallas, but it just seemed like for some reason, it seems as if they could get there. But I'm gonna tell you, I said it early in the year, Baltimore still my team to win it all.
I like that. Good
I still like Baltimore, but and I promise you, I am not a Dallas fan, but I think that they are looking good enough and they're making the right plays right now. But playoffs still have to come. They're around the corner. I can't wait because we just don't know who's going to win.
Dak Prescott may very well be the MVP.
That's what they're saying. Maybe he's the MVP
Dak
or
Prescott
Lamar.
very well.
But I'm gonna tell you what I heard something today that in Philly, that in the locker room, that is some dissension from the players towards the coaches in terms of their style of play, saying they're becoming too predictable. And they're saying that, and I was like, wow, that's interesting to hear. And if you're hearing that, some things have to change, but is the coach willing to change within the last couple of weeks to make a run? But will his ego be in the way? But I don't know, G. I
That's
just
what you're seeing a lot, though.
Yeah, egos.
In the NFL, you are seeing a lot in college football. You are noticing these coaches are truly making it about them. That's why they're going for it so much. And people say, oh, they're aggressive, they're aggressive. No, you still got to play the game the right way after it's all said and done. And I think, everybody's fashionable. It's a faddish copycat league.
Yeah, for sure.
And they are not running the ball enough. You know, you talk about all the teams, everybody's dropping back, heaving this ball. And, we going to see what's happening right now. Oh, look at Jay Goody.
Okay.
Lost a 23-leg parlay last night. Oh,
but Jay Goody, here's the first problem. You can't put 20. This is parlay. Listen, I'm gonna give you some advice, Jay Goody. You can't have 23 teams on the parlay leg, baby. Now I just had 8, but typically I only go 6, and I'll cut it down to 5 depending on how good the games were. But I was sure about that. Yeah. Jay Goody, you got to give me a call, brother. I can get you some picks, get you some wins. I done gave you 3 already. If you want some action, but 23-leg parlay, you trying to win 10 million. You trying to get
he trying to make it where he don't go on FanDuel ever again.
Yeah,
it's just Jay Goody, you one and done, huh, bro?
Yeah. So that's that. But man, let's move on. Talk a little bit more. Talk some more. Let's talk about. You want to talk about Ohtani first, or you want to talk? Let's talk Ohtani. Ohtani.
What's your thoughts on Ohtani, though? Let's talk.
I would say this, G, in my opinion, the best, obviously, two-way player that we've seen in a long time.
No.
And a long.
Ever.
Yeah, okay.
Ever.
And I thought that. And so for you, Ohtani to be able to hit and pitch like that is crazy, even though he just had the surgery. To give him $700 million, is he really worth the $700 million? I say yes.
Rav, is the fact that we have never, and you and I both play Little League Baseball and play very well.
Yes.
I'm going to tell you right now, he's playing this thing in Major League Baseball, at the highest level of baseball, like he's playing Little League.
Yes.
This guy is getting 30 home runs and pitching the hell out this baseball, too. We've never seen that. You know, if a pitcher, I remember Fernando Valenzuela would hit home runs every now and again, and the season he hit 5 or something, and then if a pitcher hit 200, it was almost like, my God, he's amazing.
Yeah,
this guy pitches and then plays the next day in outfield, and he is tearing the league up. We've never seen anything like this. And I'm gonna say this: he is to baseball, he is to athletics what Tiger Woods was to golf. And dare I say, and I'm going to tell you right now, what Michael Jordan is and has been to basketball. This guy is amazing for him to go out and play every single day and then get up every third or fourth day and go pitch a gym. So $700 million, ain't no question, he's worth it.
Yeah, and you're right about how good he is, his abilities. What I like what they did with him, bringing him here to U.S., it's not typical in the U.S. that they have you doing one thing and one thing only.
Absolutely.
And so for them to train him in Japan where he was at and to make him a two-way player, that's the best way. And I think a lot of people should start rethinking the old way.
It's about to happen. He's revolutionized.
Yeah, he revolutionized the game. Two ways.
He is literally what Magic Johnson was to basketball.
Okay.
You are going to rethink
everything
now because of this guy.
Absolutely. So, man, it's cool just to see it. I can't wait till his shoulder gets back healthy, see him pitching. But here's going to be my thing. The Dodgers didn't spend all this money again. they did a great job with his contract. Well, him and his representatives, what they did, a lot of his money has been deferred to the later years. So he is absolutely straight regardless. He may not even play another 10 years. We don't even know. But he deferred a lot of his money. I think it was smart because that enables them to do a lot of great things in terms of acquiring some more assets in terms of players, what they may need. So I think it's a great job for him and for what the Dodgers did. But I'm hoping if they don't win it, then what I mean is win or go home. And they have to win it. So that's just my take on it.
They have to win it, and they, if they don't win it, they at least have to be vying for, because you gotta, Dodger Stadium has to sell out every game, and it will, especially early. If they're competing, that fan base, they'll make some money.
Okay.
So they're going to compete, and they'll be in a running for a long time, man. The dude hits the baseball like Dave Parker, and he pitches like Dwight Goodness.
Yeah, no question about it.
So it's sick watching him, man.
All right, so let's move on. It's funny. Ebony Williams asked the question. Imani, yeah, dang.
Man, he need to get it. See what I'm saying?
I need glasses on.
Won all this money.
Imani.
Got the green floating everywhere.
Imani.
My man Donnie McClurkin got you all money.
Hey, man, could you? Hey, man.
Get your glasses on, man.
Man, listen. Anyway, so the question, and this is one of our topics.
Yep.
Imani
Williams.
The in-season tournament. What you think about the in-season tournament since your boy LeBron, he got a new banner. You know what I'm saying? They won.
A banner for that. You don't get a banner for that.
I can't tell.
Why can't you tell?
The way they were celebrating.
Well, see, this is the one thing that everybody.
And they're hanging one in.
Well, this is the great thing about that.
What
is, I think the celebration was because you just wanted to win something, but I think what they did, and most of those guys are, especially the veterans, are giving that $500,000 to charity. I think what they did was admirable from this regard. They played for each other. I think after it's all said and done, they just played for each other. It was not about we got to win.
They played for each other.
But
I thought they was on different teams before the season started. I'm just asking, G, because come on, see, this is the thing that I don't like with y'all LeBron fans.
Hold on, wait a second.
Yes,
this has nothing to do with LeBron.
It is, because LeBron was up there acting like
I didn't even watch all of that. I watched him win.
So if you didn't, let me give you some insight. LeBron was like they did it, they won, man. Gee, it's just like how when you played in Horatio Williams Classic the other day, but even though you didn't win, so you couldn't celebrate. But I'm just saying, if you had a won, would you have to celebrate it?
I mean, no.
Come on. It's the middle. It's not even the middle of the season.
Yeah,
but they was just doing too much.
Every guy, all the guys get and understand.
I understand
a lot of that was orchestrated. You can tell me whatever you want to.
I agree.
The NBA.
Yep, I agree with that.
The NBA wanted. See, you got to understand. And the one thing that the NBA and the NFL have done masterfully, is they marketed their deal.
Claude, what up, though?
They marketed very well. So they want to put on the show. And after it's all said and done, I think the 12th guy, the 10th guy on their team got $500,000. And it gave the veterans the opportunity to really give something to them and see these guys get some money in their pocket. I know
that's that. But I would go with the latter part of what you was talking about in terms of the marketing, because
look at Deion Page.
It was definitely
the title, because they not winning the real title. I you know what, D? I ain't mad. I tell you what though, Deion Page. If Anthony always hurt, if Anthony Davis plays like he did that one game, now I'm gonna just tell you, if you can get 2-3 games out of him, and it's unfortunate that we gotta beg him to play 2 or 3 times just each series. If he does that, you won't beat them.
Okay, here's what I was going to say, because I'm man.
It's butts was candy and nuts. We had Christmas
exactly.
Around,
that's all I'm saying. You going into something? This you be killing me.
But
sometimes.
I'm responding to Deion.
Man, come on. So anyway, when they was talking to LeBron, I think it was all orchestrated. He was saying all the right things, and the commissioner said, "LeBron, since you got the MVP trophy, that doesn't mean you're going to get a team out in Las Vegas. It doesn't come with a team." That's what he said on air. But we already know they said it's pretty much a done deal about that. Baby. But I really, one thing I will say, though, about LeBron that I do like, he understands the script. He plays to it. And I have no problem with that because it's part of the game.
I think that's an underhanded compliment, though.
No, it's not.
What do you
No.
mean he plays the script?
Because you got to realize, you think him and the commissioner wasn't talking. The commissioner said on
Adam
national
Silver.
TV,
Yeah.
this MVP trophy does not come with a franchise.
Yeah.
That means they talk.
They already talking
And so I
about it.
understand, and I get it. And also LeBron understand the way what he said the very same thing you mentioned. He mentioned this about the younger guys, them getting 500,000, and the kids was like, when we get our money. So they was like, he was like, he ain't gonna tell him, but he already knew. So it was cool. I appreciated that. So I get all of that.
And after it's all said and done, if you win 7 games in a row, hey man, you go in the locker room feeling a little bit different than you did if you lose 7 games in a row. If the Pistons win tonight,
it's gonna be a party.
they're gonna celebrate
You
like
think
the Lakers did.
They're gonna go down the floods.
Hey, that's the problem too. They had floods too much and all sorts of shit. So
I don't even think they down in floods. I think these
don't.
jokers be in the house, man. They don't be doing nothing. That's part of the problem.
They be doing something, man. Trust me. They spending their cake on some stuff they shouldn't have to spend it on.
Oh, well, that's stupid. But so with that being said, we already know that. I thought that was the end season tournament to me was just kind of like some BS, but it was cool. It served its purpose and what they wanted to do, make people play for valuable games and stuff like that. So anyway, listen, let's move on. So what you think about this? I think we got to cue this up. And I'm just hearing this today. The suspension of Draymond Green.
Wow.
Hopefully we can get the video up and it plays, but I don't think we lose the sound when we lose the sound. So but let's just hit the video. So
Green, just such a great passer.
Fields has picked up his 3rd foul. And now Green runs over Nurkic, and he'll be called for the foul. And they're going to take a look at this. See Jason Goebel indicating they will go to the monitor here. Nurkic is down in a heap. Green just plows right over Nurkic. And we'll see if there's anything unnecessary added to it. Oh, man.
Well, that's going to be a flagrant.
Yep,
and now they're going to just try to decide if they think it was excessive. It's going to be at least a flagrant one. Could be.
Now, see, this is my first time seeing the video, and I'm going to tell you, see, what I just saw is really absolutely hideous. He is stupid, in my opinion, and all this acting, he doing too much, and the indefinite suspension is warranted. And when is enough enough?
Yeah,
when is he going to grow up? And all right, so somebody grabbing your shorts on the game, your jersey. Is that what you do? Is my question to Draymond, is that what you do? As an adult, okay, people grab, people push, but is that what you do?
Not at all.
So, I don't know. Some people are going to say, well, because everybody always defend stupidity in our community all the time. I hope nobody defends this. What's your take on it?
Well, I think at some point, someone dear to him within the organization, and I saw Steve Kerr said, well, you know what, man, we need Draymond. We've had conversations with him. And, I hear all that. Man, at some point, some of his peers, even last night, when that occurred, somebody needed to be nose to nose with him that had on the same uniform. See, at some point, man, look here, you are impacting what we do. You are impacting us winning and losing, and this is enough. We've had too much of this. And, hey, G Belts, Mofro, hey, my hood, Cooley High, 88, what up, baby? When someone cleans his clock is when he learns. Somebody at some point, somebody got to butter his corn, man.
Yeah, somebody got to go up top on him.
Somebody got to go up top on him. Somebody got to butter his corn.
Somebody got to go up top on
him,
for sure.
And unfortunately, someone on his team got to be like, hey, dog, enough is enough. And I think the team needs to put I don't care what the NBA does at this point. It needs to be internal. get suspended for the next 15 games minimally, and I don't want to hear nothing. And that's what needs to happen in order for him to recognize that we can't keep having this, man.
Yeah, no, it's crazy, G. It's just so unfortunate. And I'm not gonna lie. Like I said, I just saw the video and I'm like, what? I heard it on Sports Talk today, and I heard different things, but I didn't know exactly what happened. And so now you see this, he gets what he deserves. And after a while, one of the league or the team going to say, if you do this again, we're done with you. We're gonna wipe our hands of you. We're gonna move on. He's not that valuable whenever you continue to do stupid things. You gotta make.
And this has been going on for years.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's
been
crazy.
Going on for years, and it's crazy because, as you look at sports now, you're seeing a different type of violence. You're seeing a different type of attitude just in the arena, and it started. You can go all the way down to Little League, AAU. So we got to do something about it, man, because our young people are watching.
Somebody said, James Coakley said he'll be out of Golden State before All-Star break, and he'll be a Laker. Man, wow.
And
listen, if I'm them,
hey, Cole.
No.
They've been saying this too.
No. Here's what I would do. If I was an organization and if I was part,
wouldn't touch him.
No, that ain't. No, I'm gonna touch him, and I'm part of the league. I'm gonna send him to the Detroit Pistons. He won't have a chance to play for no playoffs. He gonna play for the Pistons, and that's it. He would go on to because you got to think that's in a better situation for him. Yeah. Ain't no way would I send him to the Lakers. I send him right to the Pistons or to the Wizards. No, to the Wizards. Because it's bad and send him back with his boys so they could be fighting every night. Well, what's the boy? Jordan Poole. They'd be fighting every night.
Well, what Jordan, but don't mention Jordan Poole, and I hate to see this. Jordan Poole is he on his way out of the league though.
Yeah, well, of course. But he never, but see, here's another point about that. Going back to giving these young guys so much money. Who is evaluating the talent? What made them think Jordan Poole should get $140 million? I'm not trying to be funny.
That's too much money. There ain't no question. But see, you're trying to generate, and I understand that it was a bad business move. I'm with you. But Washington hasn't done anything, and people get so confused and say, well, man, he was over there. He played for the Patriots, or he played for Golden State, and he's going to come here and he's going to do this. No, well, you got to understand, Golden State, man, the way they moved the ball, the players that were around him, the culture helped him cultivate his talent. And again, I'll say it. Don't get me wrong. When I saw Jordan Poole at 16 years old, he was playing for me in the NBA Top 100 camp. I said, this guy can really be something, worked hard as ever. Jeez. But Jordan Poole, his mind, his attitude, he has to have a solid leadership group around him. And when he doesn't, you see what's going on in Washington right now. It's abysmal.
Yeah, no, it's crazy. It's crazy what's going on down there.
Janetta just asked, though.
What Janetta say? What did Janetta say?
Janetta just asked, who are the top 5 players? Janetta, why ask that right now? Who are the top 5 players in high school basketball right now? We'll talk about it. We're going to talk about that sometime.
Hey, G, do you think they probably should trade Draymond to your team? And you think you can handle Draymond? Because you got to get somebody to get you some wins around here to make sure you get in that city championship game.
I don't want 3 in a row, man. And
who did you play?
I don't know.
So they wasn't that good. Is what you're saying?
I played CMA, and you was over there.
Yeah. We talking about recently.
We beat you.
We talking about recently.
Cooley
when you ain't play CMA when I was over there, we ain't play y'all.
No,
see how GB lying on the air, y'all. See how GB lying on the air.
I wouldn't take the game.
You just said you played us. Now, did you play me or not?
I scrimmaged you, man. That was enough. I didn't want to do that to you and your guys, man. I wanted y'all to keep rolling.
Man, you should have been saying that to my man there from North Farmington. But listen, man, for real. So what else? What do we got at home? What else we supposed to talk about on Sports Talk? It was something else. It was in-season tournament.
Yeah. Well, you
Ohtani. What else? It was something else.
Y'all got on the Lake Show. Who is your team right now? You almost you a couple
to win it all.
Who do you think?
NBA? I ain't gonna lie. I have no idea. No idea who can win it all.
What's going on with Damian Lillard and the Greek Freak?
He's struggling right now. Here's the problem with Damian Lillard. He is too small, and so every night he comes on the East Coast, they torture him. They torture him. But if y'all got some comments, we see a lot of comments here. Hey, how y'all like our new hoodies? Y'all like our new hoodies? Let me see. What is this called, G? What's the how they did it?
Sublimate, they call it.
Who?
Sublimation.
Sublimation. Okay,
sublimation. So that way you can't.
Clever.
Yeah, you can't even feel it on there.
I'm glad mine ain't too tight. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, it is.
No,
you see that?
It ain't tight enough.
You see the word podcast sticking out further than state champions, though.
If you don't stop playing,
hey, look here.
Hey, baby, you don't stop playing with me. You already know mine looking sweet. Yours is a little tight on the arms. You gotta tell them you gotta get the you gotta get them to get you some
3X.
No, not 3X. You gotta get them. You gotta get the arms with the pleats in it. There you go. So
that's why you can't drink on air, man.
But no, seriously, make sure that y'all understand. We got Coach Kelso, all our Detroit Cooley people coming in.
And then what we want to discuss too, when Coach is here, the one thing I will say, and y'all I want y'all to hear this too. We are going to talk about the state of high school basketball.
Of course.
And do we, when you looked at it at that time, every year the state championship is crazy. The state championship came down to Detroit Cooley High School, Detroit Southwestern.
Oh, yeah.
SO. Yeah. And then even after that, though, Persian went on to win.
Yep.
Murray Wright went on to win. And so when Coach gets down here, we're going to talk about some things. We're going to talk about a conversation that he had with me after I coached in my first state championship game. Coach called me that night, probably about 11:45 after the first one. And when he called me, we had a very interesting conversation, and he told me to do something. He told me to leave Southeastern, and he told me to go to a different league within the state of Michigan because he
didn't do it.
And well, I mean, I'm good with that, man. I ain't tripping, but I don't know if the other league wanted me though. I mean, you know what I'm saying?
What?
I don't know. But I can't say that I can go. I can't say that I can go.
This is CQ. I need next time we do this a show like this, man. Elijah, can we flip the camera to Q? Because I need Q to say no, don't do it. Because Q ain't saying that. What you mean they wasn't gonna take you? The other league.
Well, I don't know. I can't say that the Catholic League would say, "Hey, George, we want you." I can't say that. Man, I'm gonna say this though. More importantly, though.
Hey, man,
I don't think.
Hey, Q, can you cue up your music? It's time to get off because he lying on the show, man. See, G, you already at that time. Listen to me, G. See, don't even get me started. I'm gonna be mad. You see what I'm saying? Because first of all, I told you it was 10 years ago. You should have been gone. You can't be wasting time, man. That's a whole nother story. But anyway, Coach coming down. I don't even want to get into that because that's just too much.
Coming down.
Coach coming in the basement, but also after Coach comes on,
we got another legend.
We got another legend coming in the basement. Listen, a legend. The SO legend. Yeah. And we ain't talking about Antoine Joe Bear.
We ain't talking about T. Will.
We ain't talking about T. Will.
We love you, dog.
Hey,
we ain't talking about Keith Bates.
Yeah, we ain't talking about none of them. Joe Bear, nobody.
No. We ain't talking about J. Rose.
Dude, none of them.
We definitely ain't talking about Bo.
We did because Bo wanted to drink too much 1800.
18.
You want to do shots on 1800. Yeah. But we talking about the legend, Perry Watson, has confirmed he's going to come on the show. He wants to come in the basement.
Yes.
So y'all be looking out next week or the week after Coach Kelso will be on. We will continue to post that on social media, and they are going to honor our state championship teams at the city championship game this year in February. Make sure all of our Cooley people come down and celebrate, because I'm sure we probably should have a party or something. You think?
Well, what I'm thinking, Rav, I mean, obviously we got to be in the basement, but I'm thinking after that, when we have Coach down, I don't know if we're going to do it. If we do it, obviously we do it on a Wednesday. I want to do it on a Wednesday where there's no school. And I want to try to do it over the break. And what we'll do.
No, I'm going to tell you, G, what I was thinking. Because me and Coach talk, he's coming in. He's coming in on the 21st, 22nd. I think we're going to have to do a Saturday type show. Saturday type show.
Listen here.
And where afterwards, we going, because that show will not be an hour show.
No,
that's probably going to be at least 2.5 hours, because we're going to have so many guests. We're going to have former players. We're going to talk about the 87, 88, 89 run. Yep. Of course, we'll get MT, Mr. Basketball himself. You know, we ain't even got to say Big D because he's a household name in here.
Part of the show anyway.
Yeah, then you got to bring EP on here. I mean, we're going to bring a number of guys and some guys I'm sure people will want to talk to who going to come on and talk. Probably, you think they want to talk to Derwin Good? D Good.
Come on.
Because D Good.
I know Boo-Boo. I know Boo-Boo and K Felder.
They don't want to see him.
Man, hey, as great a backcourt as they were. If K don't break that ankle, then, you know, we talk about time and place and everything. Hey, D Good, though, man. Somebody
asked a question. Is it true that Carlos and Mo Taylor got into a fight at the Saint? I think they did. I can't confirm that. I'll call Los and ask. We'll call Los and get him on the air. He'll tell the whole story. If it did happen, he gonna tell you how front and backwards to the end. He gonna tell you everything. Who else? Yep, they said Pistons confirmed they lost another one. That's nothing else. Yeah. They tell me everybody they want to be there when Coach come on. Hey, what's up, Angie Roman? Kevin Marshall, what up, though? Man,
sagging on the build. Hey, K Marsh. Speaking of Day, speaking of K Marsh, man. Hey, it's bigger than basketball. You and your wife doing a great job with y'all podcasts on Sundays as well, man. People tune in to my main man, K Marshall. Hey, I'm in Saginaw. I'll be there Friday evening.
Y'all playing Saginaw?
We play in Sag, baby.
Who y'all got?
The High.
Can you get a win?
Hey.
You going all over. You playing all over. I'm saying the ride is long when you go, and the ride up there is quick, but on the way back when you get your butt whooped, it's just a little long. You'll be a little sad, and if it's cold, you know.
You should know.
Listen, I ain't go up there. I won a lot of games now, G, but we talking about you right now. So you always want to say, Saginaw. Hold on, what's the spread? Saginaw.
We in Saginaw too.
Saginaw King. I got the spread. Let me pull this up real quick.
Parlay Pete's picks of the week.
They said you plus 12.5.
Well, if you don't take me plus 12.5, baby, then you bet everything over here.
They said 12.5.
If we plus 12.5, my man Julian Taylor is my man. That's a good dude. But I ain't trying to be funny. If you don't take the 12.5, you're a fool, baby.
They say 12.5. I don't know, G.
Every coach in the state of Michigan, if they looking at it right now, they'll tell you. 12. I don't care what's going on. You don't give him 12.5. I can tell you that now.
Sure. I think North Farmington gave you 12.5.
Yeah. You're right.
Anyway, man, listen.
Right?
Man, we enjoyed the show. Man, y'all got to call in. Make sure y'all follow us on SCP _313. That's IG, TikTok. We got Facebook page now. We also have YouTube. Y'all got to go subscribe and like that. Subscribe. We got to keep this going, man, because I think, G, you always said this is a podcast for who?
This is a podcast for the people and other people. And the one thing we got to say as we enter into 2024, we had great fun tonight. We had a great show. But I want everybody to really understand what is going to make it where we can sustain some greatness and get back to greatness. I think we want our communities to look more like the 70s a little bit in our communities. We want the people to be able to sit on the porch. We want our children to be able to play outside. We the podcast for the people, other people. We got to do a better job, y'all. We leave in 2023 briefly, but let's make 2024 a lot better. Tune in to State Champions Podcast, man. You know what it's all about.
One last thing, I got a question. Hoop Nation said Marcus Taylor, Jason Richardson, and Kelvin Tolbert all won Mr. Basketball back-to-back. Who was the better player in high school? Who'd you say, G? Because I'm not sure.
You said Jay Rich, Marcus Taylor, and
Tolbert.
Kelvin Tolbert.
Yep.
I will say this. Jason Richardson, I think, came out in 99 from Arthur Hill. Hell of a player. They did a great job of marketing his Mr. Basketball run. I remember that vividly because that was Willie Green's senior year. Marcus Taylor was one heck of a player, but I think he that was just a whole different situation. Played at Waverly, did a great job. Obviously, Jay Rich had a hell of an NBA career. Marcus Taylor was a hell of a player. And our third option was from that, which area? Which one was he? It's Kelvin? Kelvin Tolbert.
Kelvin Tolbert.
Kelvin Tolbert was a 6'3", 6'4" power forward.
Mm-hmm.
Hell of a player, hell of an athlete, strong, embodied that whole Flint, toughness and everything. I think probably he was the one who had the least chance to go to the NBA. Hell of a high school career. I think Marcus Taylor probably had the better high school career.
Okay, that's what they asked. They say better high school. All right, so you say Marcus. Okay, that's cool. Somebody just gave a great idea. They said probably when Kelso come on, but I don't know if this will happen because Coach is too private.
Oh yeah,
they said we should do
he private
the podcast inside of a gym.
No, listen.
That would be crazy.
No, listen.
It'd be so much fun.
No, listen to me.
It would be so much fun.
So in my mind, what I envision, honestly, and I've thought about this, because I think people,
a number of people want to see him.
So many people want to see him. I think we could do a live show.
No, it's gonna be live.
Oh, we know that. I think, and what I think, because it is us, I think we do it at Martin Luther King Jr. Senior High School gym.
Of course, if we did it at a gym, we wouldn't pick Cooley.
And I think, well, I mean, we might. You can remodel the joint.
You remodel it. I gotta hurry up, then.
Yeah, you gotta hurry up, get it together. And I think we go over to some restaurant downtown, and we go down to Horatio.
That'd be crazy.
Go down to Horatio spot, and we make a big deal of it because, I think, you think about this summer, what we end up doing this fall. We buried Reggie Cash.
Yes.
We
losing a lot of people.
We losing people. So, and I think for us, Reg was the first one that we lost out of our group.
Mm-hmm.
So
I
ain't
even think about it like that.
Recognizing that with Kelso being in town, man, I think we have everybody. We don't clog up the basement like that. Yeah. I think we have it at King High School, man, and we sit down. We had a banner. We have everything up. And we let Kelso talk, and we let other people ask some questions that they would love to ask, man.
And we had crazy.
And we have representatives from 87, then representatives from 88, obviously us, Reese, and then 89 talk about.
You think we should, because D was on here talking about, yo, what, D? What are you saying? Hey, what are you saying?
Hey, D, you down the street.
Yeah, you're right. You what you're doing. So, yo. Hey man, where you at? Teresa's. He got to be at Teresa's. He probably at Teresa's.
You got to get bro, man. I did a prayer breakfast with bro. I spoke.
Man,
you need to get him. You need to get him on the show. You know what we're talking about too. He was a keynote speaker. I spoke. We need to get bro on the show, man, because right now there's no podcast in the Midwest doing what we do.
You're all over the place. What we doing here? We're playing. So listen, I think we got to consider, but what I got to do. Oh, he said he just left Cutter. He just left Cutter's Christmas party.
Yeah,
dang. But listen, that may be a great idea, but I don't know if Coach would want to do that. That's the only thing.
Coach would, because
no. Listen to me. Mm-hmm. He may not. It just because it was pulling teeth to get him to confirm to do this. But it's pulling teeth for him to confirm that he's going to come to the city championship game for the ceremony.
Yeah. Well, Coach doesn't like that type of attention.
I know,
but that type. But I think when you let him, when it's going to be us, I don't think we open the doors of the school to everyone. I think we open the doors.
Well, how do you control it?
Well, what you mean? We can control it. Everybody, it's not for everybody.
So when George, Eric Mumford comes, I almost cussed on the air. Come on, man. Man, people coming. First of all, you're gonna be like this. Let them in.
No, we could. No,
that's
you do man. That. You do that at the after spot, I think, and then Coach don't have to be there.
Coach ain't listen. I can tell you who not coming to the after spot.
We know that. That's what I'm saying.
But the thing is, so then that we at a gym, Coach, if he came, you won't be able to limit to certain people because there's gonna be too many people that want to come out. It's gonna be way too many people that want to come out for that particular event just to even ask questions and talk to them. Because people haven't seen them in so many years.
Yeah, absolutely.
So anyway, man, I enjoyed the show, man.
And no question.
313-458-4445 for the next time we on the air. Next time, make sure y'all send everybody to IG, TikTok, YouTube. We got a Facebook page now. Make sure y'all stay in contact with us. We're going to put a lot of information out on the situation that's going to go down with Coach. He's going to be in the basement or where we decide we're going to have it. And then the city championship game. That is confirmed by DPSCD that we are going to be honored, especially Coach Kelso, but those 3 state championship teams, 87, 88, 89.
Hey, and one last thing I will say. We got, going to 2024, we want people to wear merchandise. And people, people have asked some questions about merch. People have asked some questions, if you got your coffee mugs. Hey, ladies, we want y'all to drink your coffee, your tea in the morning. We got the coffee mugs for you. We got the tumblers. We got everything you want. Now, y'all, get some things, drink your water. When you're working out, when you're done working out, hey, go on and pull a cup up, the tumbler, drink your water out of there. In the morning, get your tea. After you had your black seed oil, come on, man. State Champions Podcast. You know what it is.
Hey, G, did you tell them that you got the one with your shirt off, the version of shirts and hats with your shirt off?
Ain't no question.
Okay, yeah, that's cool.
Hey,
all right, man.
We got the tall tumbler, man. I
got a tall tumbler. The whole body, life size.
I just got some shorts on.
Short. All right.
No question.
Hey, man, we love y'all. Peace, man. We out of here. Drop that intro.
The champ is here. The champ is here. The champ is here.
Make sure you go to YouTube, follow, like, subscribe. Make sure you follow us on TikTok and IG, and of course Facebook. We'll see you on the next episode. Peace, and we out.
The champ is here. The champ is here. The champ is here. The champ is here.